Welcome to the first episode of Taste Testers, where we testing alcohol. Is what I like to do, so I decided to try to make a good situation out of something that's a bad habit. So
What?
yeah, I don't know the intro, nigga. This is my first episode. I don't know.
Make
So
a good situation out
have
of
a
something that's a
bad
bad habit.
well, and now we're trying something new. So I'm a cognac man. You know myself, drinker players. You know, whatever this shit is. I heard about it through, it's called Martell. I heard about it through Quavo. And he said, fuck Hennessy. He said, them niggas ain't for black people. So
I heard that too.
I'm like, shit, I'll try it. And my shorty, she drink tequila. So I got Patron on that ass. We drinking it straight. And then I'm gonna try to describe this shit. And then we gonna talk shit about whatever the fuck come into our mind.
You gonna have to help me open this shit. Go ahead, help me. Yeah, me, I don't really fuck with the dark shit. That's me personally, but you know what? We didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh shit. I don't think no. Mike, better known on the streets as
Mike? Michael?
Michael is a better.
Michael, that's it.
But if you know me, you know I'm drinking Hennessy all day.
Anyways, I'm Shalisa. Per.
I never had this shit before either. And the thing with me, bro, I hate drinking clear with people because niggas get to fighting or some dumb shit happen. Drinking the brown is cool you down.
I just have a question. You really thought somebody gave you a street name?
No, I was bullshitting.
You.
I gotta make it laugh.
Bro, you are. Whack.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
So.
Hold on. I got my little.
This smell like bad decisions, man.
Wait a minute. Can you see it? My little ratchet shot glass.
Nobody give a fuck about your shot.
Fuck you. You said it smell like poor decisions.
Mm-hmm. Smell like baby scares.
I don't know if this is too much. Is this too much?
You might throw up. You got some water?
Go ahead and pour some in there.
Mm-hmm. That's good. No, we getting fucked up, though.
Oh, God.
For real, that shit is like Remy. It tastes like Remy, not like Hennessy.
This shit's strong as fuck.
Shit,
I might have to rethink tequila because this shit getting a little bit too strong for me.
Yeah. Like you said, ever since having a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shit, that shit tastes like it's a smoother Remy. It's the same shit, like all cognac. But I don't know. What you think about that shit? Want to try some more?
No, fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright. I mean, like I said, I've drunk tequila and shit. That's my shit. Patron, I've drunk that before. Oh, you drank like 1800 and you mixing? Ooh, you trying to get sick?
Fuck it.
Alright, that's gonna be between you and God. He's gonna be on your ass.
I'll be alright. I'm a big boy. I drink more than this.
But yeah, to go back to my initial question that you of course cut me off from, it's alright. It's not stronger than 1800.
That's it?
Well, no, wait. It doesn't. When I drink the shot and shit, it doesn't leave like a.
Cause that shit cheaper.
1800 is cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you saying that leaves a stronger taste in your mouth? Oh, because that shit's smooth. Oh, I was ready to say. They came out with a new flavor. My mom told me about this shit. It's called Madison or some shit.
Sounds a little risky.
Nigga, 1800. Bro, I remember drinking Amsterdam. What liquor you started off with?
What's that shit called? Smirnoff, I think.
You start off with white shit.
I
Shit.
got sick on that shit too.
That's the same category as fucking Four Loko. And nigga, every time I drink a Four Loko, that watermelon shit threw up every single time.
I never had a Four Loko.
That shit is bum juice. Don't drink that shit.
Not bum juice.
Drink a Twisted Tea, like whatever.
I started out with those too.
That shit.
Yeah,
Mickey's is bum juice.
I used to drink those a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't drink too much of that no more.
That's a fact. I be trying to get you fucked up.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, now that shit tasting different.
What, it's like a good different or?
Hell yeah, it tastes like Douce now. Oh, that's bad decisions right there. That shit tastes like Douce now.
Which one costs more? This one or the?
That shit the Martell costs $30 too, bro. I forgot to get the prices. And we got to jump to another category too after this. But that shit, the Patron, that shit was like $55. It's a fact. That shit was that was $30, and this is like a whole fifth for like $30, bro. That's better than Hennessy. That's a point for them. I'm saying like the drunkenness, 4 shots of this, you might get right. I don't know. This something you kind of pregame with because I don't really feel nothing. And when I was drinking Patron before, dumbass, when I was drinking Patron before, that shit it felt like water too.
That's not good.
But that shit don't taste like nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like I don't like the drunkenness. You know what I'm saying? When you drink different shit, the drunkenness feel different. Like Hennessy, that shit make me feel like groovy, like I want to talk to every girl in the party.
Like you think you...
I am Rico Suave, motherfucker. I'm Pretty Ricky, what they call me. Right. Okay. Nigga, and then, shit, when I drink, I know that was a bad one. But when I drink Douce, that shit just make me feel like just chilling and shit. I could vibe with any girl. I think it's more with girls or with, me, I'm not a social person, you feel me? So.
Damn, I get another sip. Funky ass.
This shit good, bro, to be honest.
I
drink this shit like I'm juice.
Juice? That ain't good.
Taste this. And now it tastes different again. That shit good. I like that shit. Oh yeah, that's dangerous. Cause that shit don't taste good. You wanna talk about trains? Just to try to make it interesting.
Trains?
Yeah. Just put our description of what it is out there.
Fine.
2 girls and a dude is a threesome. 2 dudes and a fucking girl. That's a fucking train.
That shit is not a train. I feel like it's just a threesome. Like, what the fuck? It's 3 people.
The girl might as well be a hand to jerk off with, bro. Like, the girl don't really mean shit to them 2 niggas. So you want the nigga to suck your dick? What? You said what?
You just said the girl don't mean nothing.
The girl don't mean nothing. What the fuck you talking about?
She's just a hand to jerk off, right?
You're drunk.
How? Off of one shot?
Dudes? What about dudes? What?
How am I drunk off of one shot?
Don't show off of this fucking
thing. You going left here. We was right.
What the? Okay. Oh,
you going left.
We going straight again. What's up? What you just said?
Confused me. You said that the girl might as well just be a hand to jerk off with at that point. Mm-hmm. So what the other dude gonna be? What he gonna be doing? He just gonna be there?
This is another thing with women, bro. You don't understand metaphors. That was a whole analogy to give you a perspective of what I'm saying. She might as well be a hand because you don't really give a fuck about it. If you, like with sex with somebody you give a fuck about, that's different than you just fucking somebody that you just call for the night. You know what I'm saying? Aww. That's just a girl. That's just, might as well be a hand.
Aww.
That's all you gotta say?
Yeah.
Okay. But for real.
Damn, how many sips you finna take, bro? Damn. Let me catch up.
How many fucking sips can I take, mama?
See,
mother?
You going too far.
Yeah.
So this is.
You can't edit this shit. Let's talk about. Let's something to talk about. That used to piss me. Let's talk about how would you raise our son if we had a son.
Hold on. Okay.
Let's talk some preach.
It's interesting because I don't have a son right now. All I have is Tinky. She's a girl and shit. So I mean, it'll be different. I can't even say how to raise him for, but I feel like we just had this convo not too long ago.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it's a good conversation to have, like giving this perspective of a man and a woman, because most dudes don't, like, bro, most dudes don't get to say what they really feel about a relationship and shit most days, because I feel like most dudes just have to say what the woman thinks nowadays, bro. Like, we don't really get a say if you don't say something about it. Like what people say, closed mouths don't get fed, man.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I feel like this. I want to teach my little boy that, like, you know, it's okay to show emotions and whatnot, and you don't have to be this tough guy that people expect for you to be because you're a boy. You know, I want him to know that the world does love him as a little black boy, because he's obviously gonna be black because of me. Regardless if, you know.
I guess I really want more here about how you gonna tell him about women.
Oh, I mean, I have to keep it a step. Honestly, to be honest, I would encourage my kids not to worry about, you know, men or women. Just don't even worry about relationships at all while you're young. And my mom tried to, you know, tell me about that,
but they're still gonna want to fuck.
That's fine. You can do that. But don't necessarily worry about, you know, relationships, trying to be in one, or trying to please somebody at such a young age. You still got your life ahead of you. Like, you know, just live your life. If you're going to have sex or whatever, you know, just, if you do decide to.
Not
I can't
even
think it's
sex. It's not even sex.
Just say they're going to want to fuck. So even if they want to do that, just
maybe I'm saying the wrong thing. It's just more, it's more of, I just didn't like hearing from women in my past. Was like, well, you wasn't the nigga I wanted, but at the same time, you're trying to raise me, but you're not raise me, but tell me I'm wrong, but you're a woman and I'm a man, and you're telling me how to be a man. You feel me? So that shit would fuck me up. Like, and I didn't really have a father. I had my grandpa, but I didn't have my dad. You feel me? So, and that's another thing. The niggas didn't have dads, but it's like, you don't really know how to be a man if you don't have brothers or somebody in the somebody to tell you something.
Yeah, you need that guidance.
Like, no bullshit. I didn't know, like, even though you might not even think of this like this, but I learned from listening to other stuff. It's like say if a man goes into a dining establishment, trying to talk smart, but if he orders steak with rice, but the waiter brings out steak and potatoes.
Oh, Lord, I see where this is going. I thought about this earlier.
You're not supposed to let that woman talk for you and say, waiter, he ordered a motherfucking steak and rice. You supposed to speak up as a man and say, like, no, you're supposed to speak for yourself at all times. You feel me? So that's something I didn't know when I was 16, and I had to learn and hear it from, like, another nigga you should listen to is Patrice O'Neal. You know, it's a comedian that died, but he speaks on real shit about relationship. It sounds real when you listen to that nigga. He's really not for women, but it's a real thing that you gotta listen to.
The fuck?
But you see how you just said fuck him?
You just said he but not for women, so
because he's gonna say some shit that's gonna make you mad, but you should listen to it.
He reminds me of this one guy, and I can't remember his name, and I guess he gives quote unquote advice. I don't know if it's just a relationship or what, But he will like literally shit on you, and I can't think of his name to save my damn life.
Is it a white guy?
I get black guy.
He a comedian?
No, I don't think so.
Black guy he get with a suit and glasses and shit.
Yeah.
That nigga on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga that shit on that woman.
Yeah.
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
Did you, I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women. Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Talking about you ugly, you don't deserve it, but
Uh-huh.
I was just like, shorty, it's like he's a dick. But at the same time,
but he ain't had to go about it that way though. He could.
I don't know, but we didn't watch the whole interview for him to get to that point. That's why I don't want to speak on shit. I really don't know.
I don't know, cause he went in on shows.
It seemed. I'm sorry for cutting you off too, but it just seemed like he
went in on shows. It didn't seem like he very much did that, and I'm like, damn, like you could have, went about it a different way. You didn't have to say that shit like that, like damn, because she makes such and such. She can't date somebody who makes more than her. Like you can't categorize people like that because hell, you can make 100K and I can make 20K. Is that gonna mean you're not gonna love me or whatever because of how much I make?
Okay, now let's keep it real. We were just talking about this. A man can date a woman from McDonald's and we will be alright. Like as long as she cute, fuck with me, she laughing my jokes, we ha ha ha, we vibing. It don't really matter. But at the same, but when a woman finds a man that ain't really got his shit together and can't really move around the city like she wants to, like if you don't come to grips with, if he don't come to grips with what you want and see as a man, then he ain't shit. He a little boy now. And I think, this is gonna be I think that's really with black women, bro. I really think that. I think, I don't know if I ain't date every single type of woman. Maybe from my perspective of women, it's been straight black. They're more gladiator than any other woman. It's like you gotta get tested and prove that you can protect this family, provide, and all this extra shit. And what I get mad at is like, bro, we don't really ask for much but a sandwich and get our dick sucked for real. We don't really, fuck with us and go.
Y'all ask for car rides. Y'all ask for help with child support. Y'all ask to get y'all meals prepared. You ask with help on half the rent.
Who are these men you dealing with?
I'm just saying in general.
So you not speaking from your perspective, you speaking from somebody else.
Oh, you want me to speak from my perspective? I had to go half and half on shit.
For real.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
not the niggas gotta... Okay, that's like fucking with rappers and shit. Like, niggas ain't gotta pay for everything, but at the same time, you have to be a lot to please these women out here. Especially if they're young, like our age, 23. We gotta be a lot. Like, we ain't like our grandpas, like we can just fuck with some one woman and we can just provide the house and pay the bills and we good now.
Just let me stop you right there, cause you lying. Cause you know, goodness to fuck well, grandpas back then did not just fuck with one woman. You know that
I
shit.
didn't want you to remember that.
You know that shit.
I didn't want you to remember that. Damn. I was just thinking that shit too when I was saying this.
Yeah, exactly.
Can have a whole family across the street.
A whole family across the street, down the road, all that shit somewhere else.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, even for your situation itself, your grandpa had a whole son and whatnot. I don't know how many more kids he had. Now, my grandpa, I don't know if he had more kids. Hell, he probably did. He fought the war and shit. He probably got kids over in Germany. We don't fucking know. But this shit was really common, like, back in the day. You know, so, like, but these days, they're not moving that way. They're not really going for that, you know? But it's like, again, these days, people aren't just settling for less. And that goes with males and females, to be honest. People aren't, like for instance, guys, I mean, some guys, they want a female to sit in the house and whatnot. Like how their grandmas and shit did before their moms.
The guys want the women to do that?
Yeah. And like they just go out and make the money and shit. Only people who are controlling like to do that. But then some guys actually like their females to go out and, you know, get their own bread and shit like that. So they can have somebody match their fly and whatnot. It just all depends. But people just move different from back then, you know?
Yeah, it's all different, but it shouldn't get that crucial to the point, bro. Like, rich nigga, 8 figures, that's my type. Bad figures, bitch, I'm running down all night. It shouldn't be. I mean, bitches was getting freaky, like, the freaks come out at night. What? The freaks come out at night and type of shit, but at the same time, bro, it's like, maybe that's just the world. Maybe it's always been like that, and we just didn't see it back then because niggas didn't have phones back then. They won't know internet.
You know what? You're probably right about that shit.
It was probably always going on.
It's probably always been going on. And then we didn't know about this shit because we weren't even fucking here.
Yeah.
But shit like that definitely happened more than we thought.
I started noticing bitches really ain't shit. I always wanted a cheerleader, bro. And then I got a cheerleader, and then I was like, bro, this bitch ain't shit. I wanted this bitch for my whole fucking life, and I'm like, bro, this pretty bitch ain't shit. Bro, and that be
it. Went with somebody who was in the
I just don't give a fuck about pretty bitch. I don't like when women can just shit on us because they look good. They can really do that, bro. They can really do that, bro. I just don't understand why all my shit, I have to bring money, dick, a personality, smart, an ambition. I have to bring a leadership. Nigga, you gotta drive the boat. In the words of Meg Thee Stallion. And then she can just come with the ass.
But that's what y'all like, though. Y'all don't care about shit else but the ass.
Nigga, no, we don't.
Yes. You just
What
said
is
all
your-
you gotta do is come with the ass, and that's it. Said that shit. Guys, and I've come to this realization, even with like my past relationships and shit like that. I am an educated black woman, okay? Guys don't give a fuck about that. There's only a select few that really care, and that's if they have degrees too. Guys really don't care about you having an education at all. They don't care about you having a good job. They don't care about nothing but you looking good. And that shit is the honest truth. They also don't want you to have a whole lot of mouth and talk back. And that shit is true. Exactly. You stink. They don't care about you having kids. They don't care about that no more. That shit is like, yeah, it is what it is. They kind of want you to be dependable.
Unless they gotta pay for some
depending on them. What you said, what?
Unless they gotta pay for some shit with the kids. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
niggas
that's
don't
another
want to be.
story.
I feel like.
Yeah, I ain't done. So, yeah, it's kind of like niggas, they have their own standards on females, and they're trying to make it seem like, you know, are those bastards the same? They're trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just they only care about the booty and whatnot. And yeah, it's a little bit more than that. They really care about that. And what else? They care about the fact that if you make more than them, etc. Because I mean, you don't want a female to make more than you. They care about the fact that if you have more common sense than them, they want you to be green as fuck, and that's not it. That's I ain't done yet. So in reality, guys, they're terrible. They don't care about you having your mind and your head set straight on your shoulders. They don't care about that. You can be struggling like shit. You can be wearing all this designer shit and work at a basic ass job and whatnot. You could be doing the very fucking minimum, and guys will still just like come at you. But it's like you got females who are actually doing better and whatnot, like myself.
You said this shit already.
I don't care. And don't nobody care about that. Nobody cares. Why can't you like somebody who's hardworking?
So I'm speaking for all men now.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about. Yeah, you right about the. Like I just said, you right about the. You ain't gotta really have shit because men are providers, so we don't really care about that. Y'all want a winner. Women want a winner.
Well,
we don't really care. We feel good when we provide shit.
So that evens out.
But at the same time, like you just said, we shit on y'all. We don't really shit on y'all. The niggas that don't really have shit on y'all. Niggas that's dumb shit. Niggas that don't really know what they have shit on y'all. That are educated and have something going for themselves. The niggas that are dumb, I don't speak for them niggas. Let them niggas speak for themselves. I'm talking about the niggas that actually appreciate and can see, like, them hoes out here ain't really shit, and you need to know what the fuck you dealing with, bro. Like, when you have a good one, you don't leave it. What is something that you wanted, but you realize when you got it that ain't really shit? Let's keep it on relationships, because that's really the juiciest shit.
That's the juiciest shit. For real. A man, period. Like, now, I love you. I really do. But honestly, like, if I could change shit from before, I would not be worried about relationships. Me being in one, and like, it's not to, throw anything at you at all, whatever. But even like before, like, I shouldn't have been worried about guys like I really was. Because me really getting into relationships and shit like that, I'm just kind of like,
I feel
this
like
is
that's
like flat. It can be. It can be.
Nah,
it's
say
really
that
not
one more
all
time.
that.
Say that one more time. So,
Being in a relationship is like, it's not all that.
It depends if you're ready for it. Because it's not all that when you feel like you can't just go out and do whatever you want at the same time. But when you're not strapped up with a ball and chain, like if you're not with that person that just just good, half of your titties can be out and I'll let you go out, like type shit. But just not insecure with yourself or with your woman, or you feel like you trying to control your woman, but at the same time, you can't really come to grips that you're not really in control of this. It's just your turn, bro. It's just your turn. It's not really your woman. It's your turn with anybody you really with. It's you love that person and you gonna try whatever to try to make that shit work. But at the same time, as black people, or with anybody, humans in perspective, bro, is some hardships gonna come. Some hardships gonna come, and you gotta deal with that shit. And that's just what life comes with. You gotta be bigger than what the fuck gonna come and what the devil gonna throw at you. If you believe in God or not, you still gotta be stronger than what. Like when my fucking pops died, like I didn't grow up with my dad. I grew up with my grandfather. So when he died, and when I had a little sister, bro, and when I had to tell her that our pops died, it's like that shit is memorized in my head, but that's besides the point. Is when I was in the hospital, bro, when he was dying, I told myself if he died, I was gonna be tougher and smarter than what I was gonna be yesterday, every single day. But not like that. It was just I was gonna be tougher I'm tough and I'm smart, you feel me? Like if he died, because he was the man of the household when I didn't really, I could come to him and ask him anything, like, Pops, what this, blah, 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 and he'd be like, no, son, it's no, 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 you feel me? And it wasn't none of that no more, so I had to come with, now I'm alone, like, I'm talking to my dad now, but at the same time, that nigga ain't been in my life for 23 years, so I gotta come with it. Like, I can't cry about this shit. Like, I'm working at a job now, nigga. You work 10 plus hours every single day. And that's not from me being the strongest person ever. That's from me having a family and I want to provide for my family. Like I said, like, the providing shit is a strong shit for men. It's a strong, that's why it's okay for motherfuckers, like, your girl don't have to have the best shit, because at the end of the day, it's gonna feel good to provide this motherfucking house or these clothes or this whatever the fuck. You feel me? You about done? We on this one for 21 minutes. That's it. Damn.
No, yeah.
I've been talking for some shit for 20 minutes.
For some shit.
Good. All right. Well, that concludes the first podcast.